everyone, this is Locklicker and today I'll be cutting this dumb RN Euro cylinder, which I got off of Marktplaats, which is, well, basically the Dutch eBay, and these are, well, can be obtained rather cheaply, so this is my first attempt at cutting at all, so any mistakes and rookie mistakes made will be made on video too. So let's try to get that C-clip off. It used to be a double cylinder, but I already cut it so that I can get to the C-clip here. It's already loosened a bit. I already did a prior attempt, but wouldn't come off. So let's give it another shot here. Hopefully it should be a bit easier now. Like I said, I haven't got a lock before, but I have some prior experiences with these clips and they can get a bit nasty. So the reason for me to cut this one is because there's multiple versions. And yeah, you really have to look inside to see what the pinning configuration is. It can be an orange belt, but it could also be a green or a blue belt. So I'm very curious to see what's inside. It's a second-hand one. I think someone installed it on the door because the other side is a bit, well, a bit worn. But it's turning nicely, and well, hopefully it has something nice inside too. So let's try. I have my all my tools over here, which I 3D printed. Lucky enough to have one for work purposes, but well, it comes in nicely with this hobby as well. So let's see if I can get that core out, and then to be careful not to drop the key pins here. Okay, so. Well, first part went fine. Now let's see what we have here. So this is supposed to be holding it right-handed. That's one. Should be two, yep. Okay, let me grab that. That's three. Four. And five, and that's all clear. Let's see what we have here. So that's a standard. That's a torpedo. Another torpedo there. Ah, sorry, let's get that in frame. Another standard. And yet another standard. Alright, so based on that, I think this should be rated orange, if I'm not mistaken, because it just has two security pins. Yep. Well, that's clear. Well, for the sake of completeness, I'm also going to do a first attempt at getting the stuff from the body. Just as an exercise. Ooh, there it jumped. Okay, so that's interesting. Oops, that's the wrong way around. Sorry, I'm a lefty. That's one. That's two. Okay, so far so good. So these jump around quite a bit, so I'm covering it with my finger. Whoops. Classic. All right, so I've got everything out now. Supposed to be putting it over here, of course. So what do we have here? Maybe I can just lift this up so you guys can see. So it looks like I might have been a bit too fast with my conclusions, because these look like some interesting, I think those are dumbbell shapes. So that means it has torpedoes, it has the dumbbells, so it might be more complicated than I previously thought. But yeah, I think I'm going to need some help from more experienced pickers to determine the exact complexity. But yeah, well, we have this video now to aid with that. So now the more interesting part of putting it back together. Probably getting the springs back in is going to be a challenge, but we'll see. It's an exercise as well. So let me try to put that in frame. Push it into the back. Drop one of the driver pins. Not sure how I'm supposed to be getting it in there because there's quite some spring tension on there. Not sure if you can see, so I'm holding it on top of it, but I'm supposed to be pushing it down, and then at the same time somehow I have to cover it again with the my great little friend over here. So I'm trying to get that in view. As soon as I'm pushing it in, it jumps straight up, of course. bit ambitious of me to do it for the first time and then do it straight on video. Probably I'll be able to catch it yes. So that's now I'm pushing it from the back and it gets trapped. Well, just like how regular lockpicking would work now. Okay, so first one's in. I was about to stop recording and just, well, not bore any of you with this. But yeah, it's also part of the learning experience, right? And maybe someone will learn from watching this too. Although, to be frank, I might have, or I should have, watched some more videos of reassembly. I did see a lot of gutting videos, but not for the reassembly. That might have been helpful. But I'll eventually make this work. It's not for my official belt ranking videos or anything. It's just to, well, as a way of sharing with the community. I didn't really find a video yet on from someone determining the complexity of a DOM RN specifically. Okay, so looks like I'm getting the hang of this a bit more now. Should be mindful that as I'm watching it, I'm not facing the camera that much. Also, it doesn't really get in focus that well. So what I'm just as a what I just learned, I'm just putting it on top of the spring and pushing it in from the back. And then as you can see, it's still sticking out, but it's trapped, and then I'm just pushing it down and pushing the follower a bit more in front. Oof. There it goes again. You should be able to see that now. It really wants to jump. But yeah, probably that's the case with all locks now. Spring tension may vary, but it's supposed to be jumping up. Wait, let me grab that a bit better. Come on, you. Alright, well, one more time. It's not, this one is clearly trapped. I'm just pushing it down and then back in. Alright, so everything's back in and the follower is in, so now it's time to put the key pins back. That's one. This one's the other way around. It's 2, 3. This one's the other way around too. 4. And the last one. Oops. Yep. It's probably very, very familiar for everyone here. All right. So now let's finally check if it's synced correctly. Yeah, everything's flush. So that should be good. Then let's put it back. first little thing over here. See if it wants to go back with just a bit of force. Yeah, it's all right. So now the gut wrench tool is supposed to be helping me with pushing it back, but it's quite out of shape now, or deformed, so I'm not sure if it will immediately do what it's supposed to do. Not too bad, but we're not there yet. So now I'm also wondering how many times you can do this. I've seen that there's also 3D printable C-clips that are more easy to remove. Easier to remove, I would say. So I think I'm just going to cheat a little here. I have a pair of pliers on the side here too, so I'll just gently grab it without damaging the lock itself too much. Okay, almost there. Should do it. So yeah, the C-clip, I'm wondering if this will hold up a few more of these gutting sessions. Of course, now I have it on video, so there shouldn't be a need for it anymore, but wondering what you guys are doing to probably just replacing the C-clips, but well, curious about that. So yeah, that's all. I'm pretty happy that that it worked out like this. It's working well. There's no noticeable play. The C-clip seems to be in there fine, and the lock is working. So looks like a successful reassembly. Well, thanks everyone for watching, and until next time.